A wind horse is a Tibetan mythological animal in which on his back he carries prayers that ascend to the three jewels. So in our meditations, we can do prayers, and we visualize the prayers. The prayers are not tangible. So we visualize the prayers in the form of a carried up by a horse that can ride on the wind very fast with us to accomplish our prayers. So in that spirit, wind horses are mythological creatures that they imprint on prayer flags surrounded by mantras. So when they blow, it represents prayers coming very fast and very lung dang. Okay? When we pay attention to everything around us, the overall effect is upliftedness. What does that mean?
Upliftedness means...
What does upliftedness mean?
That means it brings us to a higher level.
We feel light.
It brings us more...
We feel free. We feel light, we feel free, we feel airy. We feel very not heavy, not sleepy. Aware. Alert. Isn't that what upliftedness means? Alertness. Awareness. Clarity. That's what it means, right? How does that come around? When we pay attention to everything around us. If we sit there like a stone, then we become very heavy. Yes, I'm not making a joke, we become very heavy. We go down, 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 and our mind becomes very slow. And when people give us knowledge, we cannot go in. Why cannot go in? We have a block already. So how do we become uplifted? How does someone always have energy, awake, alert, spontaneous, open? How? And they're very alert. You look at people who are alert and how they move. And you look at people who are blur and how they move. People who are blur react very slowly. They don't know what's going on. They always look for other people to help them. They are never people who can tell people what to do. They always wait for people to tell them what to do. Why? They don't take responsibility. So being uplifted is another effect of taking responsibility. If you take responsibility, you will pay attention to everything around you. If you are not responsible and you don't care about other people, you don't care about anything, you will not pay attention to everything around you. When you don't pay attention to everything around you, you will not be clear and alert and uplifted. Why? Because you don't need that quality to help people. You don't need that quality to help people. So if you don't need to help people, you won't be alert, uplifted. If you're not uplifted, it's because you didn't take responsibility. You didn't take responsibility, it's because you don't care. So if you care, you take responsibility. If you take responsibility, you become alert. When you become alert, everything around you, you understand, you're very quick and very fast. That's why people who have children, before and after, they're quite different. They give you that example. Why? Because if you're not alert, the baby can get hurt very badly. Very badly. That's an example. Why? When you have a baby, it's not about you anymore. It's about another person who can get hurt very badly if you're alert. So you have to be more alert. You have to be more attuned to if they cry, what they're doing. Even if you're eating, you're sleeping, you're watching TV, you gotta still think two things. You gotta think where are they, what they're doing, where they're going, all that stuff. You have to be alert. Why? Because if you're not, they get hurt. Now, because you care and you're responsible for them, then you become alert. If you don't give a damn, then you don't care if they get hurt. So if you're alert, you're uplifted. Look at people who are alert. Look at people who are aware. How do they move? How do they act? How do they talk? How are their eyes? Do they move in slow motion? And you say, age 273, they're like, what's that? I'm not making fun of people. I'm not pointing anything at really. That's alertness. Why? Alertness is associated with responsibility. Responsibility is associated with care. Care is associated with selfishness. If you're selfish, you won't be responsible. If you're not responsible, you won't be alert. If you're not alert, then you will hurt people and you you will hurt yourself. Very simple. That's one. So, the Shambhalian term for that is wind force. So, in Shambhala terms, this awareness, this upliftedness, this clear mind is called wind horse. So what is a wind horse? In their term, a wind horse is a mythological animal that represents upliftedness. No tricks here. Nothing deeper than that. So upliftedness is represented by a wind horse. Why? A horse travels on land. When it travels on wind, it will be faster. So when it travels on wind, what does it mean? Alertness. So what do we need that for? Practice. Why in Shambhalian terms? Because when you're alert, you're able to practice. When you're able to practice, you're able to achieve Shambhala. Achieve Shambhala means what? Enlightenment. Shambhala here is something that represents enlightenment. Example, achieve Vichara. Okay? Are you sure? Okay, good. Don't be embarrassed that you asked an extremely interesting question. I want you to understand it. Listening else, I'm glad I paid him to ask that one, so I know what's going. You're smart, huh? You get all the dum-dums to ask the dumb questions, huh? They're like, oh, and then, but he wasn't as dumb as you thought. He actually said, listen, now. Listening else, like, oh, I'll get you. Now you're not going to pay him, huh? Okay. So here, the wind principle is very airy and powerful. Right? Horse means that the energy is rideable. So a horse is an animal that can ride. You can't ride a chicken, can you? So horse is rideable, is something you can go on. And air is something quick, vacuous. That particular airy and sophisticated energy, so clean and full of decency, can be ridden. So this air can be ridden means your mind can ride on alertness. You don't just have a bird flying by itself in the sky, but you have something to ride on. So it's not a vehicle that's just free running around here and there. It's actually something you can use, which means alertness can be used by your mind, or it's a facet or a quality of the mind. Okay? They're using a lot of symbolism here. Such energy is fresh, exuberant, but at the same time rideable. Therefore, it is known as a wind horse.